Big up to all those in YouTube land. Chelsea make mash out of the Spuds. Let's get into this. Big up to all those in YouTube land. How is everybody today on their Tuesday evening? Big up to my boy JPT. How you doing, my brother?
Bro, doing great, man. Just got home from work, ready to
Mm.
stream, ready to talk about
Bro, you got the
um
Fresh Prince with a layer haircut right now. You got that the little faded bit there,
little
and it's all gone up.
yeah, man. Yeah,
You
like
got like Kid and Play, bro.
there you go. I just gotta hide the flat top up. Oh, just gotta cut it off right here, right at the middle. But man, you had to get a cut in time for the Spurs game. Oh, it's just good to visit 3 Point Lane again.
It is.
It's such a beautiful. Oh man, I can't wait to talk about this because the emotions from that game was
Well, I had no
my
emotion. I
goodness.
was I was calm throughout the whole game because I said what was gonna happen after 10 minutes,
Mm.
and it all came true. TT, my brother, Chelsea Sessions in the building. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
All right, short and sweet, eh? No, my bit of housework. Chelsea Sessions says, "Welcome to everyone in YouTube land." He's been around me too long. Um, Happy Hammerette says, "Evening all." Big smiley face. Happy good evening. Hope you're doing well, ma'am. JPT keeping it real. Chelsea says, "Big up, chat. Big up, everybody." Yeah, so you said it about the game against the Spuds over the weekend. Have you both had a chance to take a deep breath and exhale? Guys, go on, JPT. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Because I can see you're ready to. You're grinning. So go on, spill the beans.
No, I've just been watching a lot of clips, a lot of Spurs fans' reactions. Um, Even though he's not in hiding, but I was gonna say, anyone seen Deji? I know that's Wolf and him go further back, but it's not so much that where's Deji because Deji, I know he was on 12 man football with Dan Potts. Um, Instead of asking like where is Deji, where's his chest comment? Because I know this guy has just been saying that this is gonna be a rollover, that still that we're a dusty club, everything's. But I love it how when the ops get when they get killed by Chelsea, like the way that they did. And I know they was gonna say, but it was just one game or one goal. Yeah, we gifted you two, and you had a third for the consolation. Anyways, love it when they bring up the yeah, but you bought your team 1.2 billion spent, and it's because we have the right to spend that money from what we generate in the profits from our sales. Not my fault that the closest thing that they can get for pure profit is Mikey Moore, and he wasn't even on the bench the other day.
Well, we are talking about a football club that grows its sphere of influence by bringing Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like and rightfully so that the result occurred the way it did. Mark Cucurella, you ever seen Shaolin Soccer? First, right before I say this, you ever seen Shaolin Soccer?
Yes, I've seen Shaolin Soccer. It
You
was
remember
worse than that. Yes, I
the?
know where you're going at. Yeah, it's
I was
worse
gonna
than that.
I was gonna say the final where the opposition, the bad team, just kept giving the ball away at kickoffs. Like, go ahead, I dare. We gave that two shots, two goals, and yet, and you say you were calm, and my thing was like, oh my god, don't tell me we're gonna turn into Charity FC. That the bad juju's coming in at full effect. 10 minutes
Nah,
in,
man, I was cool.
goal.
There's a reason why I was calm, bro. You should have just absorbed my calmness because you could
No.
see it.
No, but you were, but I think that I wasn't calm until like I see the script until 7 minutes after the two slips. Jaden Sancho just with a oh my magnificent
It
goal.
was a good goal. It was
Oh,
fantastic
great.
goal.
Poor defending, so much space. I could have sworn that it was back 2020 or Spurs were back in 2020. The way they were giving space, social distancing to Jaden Sancho, they were giving all that
Socially,
space, and the fact that Mark Cucurella was one to give him the assist, just kind of redemption. You saw it. I think we saw a sense of coolness from everyone. That once it was 2-1 back, we knew that we were going to take the lead.
Well, I knew it was gonna go. Oh, well, I'll get into my thing, but I knew, right, it was gonna
Mm.
go. It was gonna go wrong for them even sooner than that, and I'll explain why. But I just wanted to, but I want to stop you there because I want to get Tyrone's thoughts on this. Because Tyrone, give me your thoughts up until we went 2-0 down. Then we'll get onto Jadon Sancho's goal. Well, give me your thoughts on the situation. Did you think once we went 2-0 down, that was all she wrote for us, or was you confident we were gonna come back?
I said this I said this on Sunday as well. I wasn't I actually gave up. I gave up completely. I thought it was the moment I said, okay, this is reality check. Um, we were doing so well in the past games, and this is just an indication of all the opponents. It's Tottenham. To
Hmm.
let us realize that the issues that we had against Southampton, it shows that if teams are clinical, they can hurt us. And I mean, in all honesty, um, Spurs could have gone 3 goals up in that first half, and they missed so many other chances after those 2 goals. So I'm saying that okay, we came back, but it was just an indication that we deserve to win that match because we should have been losing and by a larger margin before the first half ended. So I think that's an indication that okay, um, we got lucky in that sense. When if you say we're lucky, people take offense to that and say that oh you're being negative and you
That's
won
true.
the
No,
match.
you're
Why are you being
100%
negative?
right, and I'll back you up with my point in a minute, actually. So yeah, please finish what you were saying. And yeah,
Yeah,
go on.
and I mean, from the very first minutes, it was just I just felt the things wasn't going right because the first minute and a half, it was just back and forth, and then the passes were horrible from the defense, and then obviously we all know what happened, playing two left-footed centre backs and all that. So, but yeah, I mean, we obviously came back, and that's the most important thing. But I want to say this, baby, let me lick you up and down till you say stop.
Around your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, I know the
Get
tune.
3 points dropped by the Spurs.
Again. Right now, the reason why I asked you to stop before the Sancho goal as well, TT, because right, this is what I'm gonna get in. Yes, yes, Deals, big up, brother. Oh
Hey,
God,
big up, bro. You were
Big up, big up,
missed.
big
yeah,
up,
of
big up,
course you
big
are.
big up, bro.
Yeah,
Big
yeah, Jaden Sancho. Oh God.
bro. I listen. We teared apart them Spurs
All right,
like I thought we would. You know what I
right.
mean? Like I
Yeah.
thought
Now,
we would.
Deals.
You know
One
what I
minute.
mean?
Wait. Deals. What did you think when they went 2-0 up?
Listen, I was never worried. We was always gonna come back in that game. 100%. I was never worried, bro. I thought
Oh,
like we.
really?
Yeah. I
Okay.
was never worried. I was never worried. You know why? Because we have the players to actually beat them. You know what I mean? We got
Hmm.
the players to. Do you know what I mean? I was never worried of the players that was on the pitch. You know what I mean? To get the result. You know what I mean? So like I feel like in towards the game, the first 10 minutes, Cucurella was all over the place. You know what I mean? But then I feel like we picked up as a team from that situation. You know what I mean? I feel like that situation we thought, oh, that's a shock to our system. You know what I mean? I think that's what got us back to. It reminded me. It reminded me of the Wolves game a little bit. You know when they scored against us, and we picked ourselves up. You know what I mean? It reminded me of that sort of result. You know what I mean?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
no, it makes sense.
Hey, Deals. Do me a favor. Can you put your mic on mute? Because I think if you got this on phone, we can hear the echo.
Wait,
So, yeah, I'm not echoing anymore, am I?
No.
No. Yeah, cool. So, Deals, we'll shut up when you talk. So, like, you can just work with us. I'm not sure if you're doing this on mic or on a camera, but yeah, I agree with Deals there. I do believe we had the players to get back at them, but that isn't the reason why I believed and I knew we were going to come back. The reason why I believe and knew we were going to come back is because as soon as Spurs went 2-0 up, instead of reaffirming their position and showing that they were the home team and dominating the game, they started to make even more mistakes. Because one thing about it is, and I will say this, and I'm pretty sure every Chelsea fan will agree on, I don't know what tactics and Postecoglou picked on Sunday, but I don't think it was the whole Spurs team run around like donkeys and kick the Chelsea players. Because if you look at it, there's fouls all over the pitch, and they gave away 2 penalties. Now, the reason why I say this is significant is because, and JPT was there when I said it, 8 minutes into that game, after going 2-0 up, they started giving all their passes away.
Do you know what it is? I think they got pressured because they knew that we had so many men in the midfield, right? We compacted that midfield, right?
Well, to be honest, I think it was the fact that I think you're right in terms of they knew they were crap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They knew they were dog shit, and I'm not going to dress it up because they are. Yeah,
It
they're
reminded
rubbish.
me. It reminded me of the last year's game as well when we played them last time. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly that, right? It felt like
reminded
that's
me.
it.
Yeah.
Even you know what makes me laugh? That's what the thing is. That's why I said to JPT about Spurs. You know what? And the thing is, the word Deals is looking for in terms of this game and the last game we played away at the Tottenham Hotspur Arena Stadium, whatever the Taylor Swift Arena, whatever you want to call it, right? Spurs always appear vulnerable, don't they?
100%. They got.
We
players-
always look like we can get at them.
They got players that play the high line. So what do you expect playing that high line against us? You can't play a high line against us.
But the thing is, they didn't necessarily play a high line.
They
It's
did.
just-
They did.
Well, they did, but it didn't. They didn't get exposed too many times, though.
No, but if
no.
you look at the
They let us play our
defensive
game. That's
structure,
the problem.
the thing is, they never shut up shop.
No, they didn't.
They never shut up shop, and that's the problem. What led them for us scoring goals.
Right,
They never shut up shop.
Because before we talk about the guy that Deals has got on his like screen picture right now, Jadon Sancho. Sorry, TT.
Deals just big up to Deals, man. It's been a long time. I haven't seen him in a while. But
Big up TY. Big up TY. Hope you're doing well, my bro.
Yeah, but as you said, with the high line basis, we actually had a high line as well, to be honest, because that's how we considered those 2 goals.
Exactly.
So I mean, yeah, we both of us were playing too high, and that's the thing, because people blame Kukurea, but I mean, come on, man, even if Kukurea slipped, there's no way that you should be getting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
It's 3v3. It's
No,
3v3.
no. Because don't. Hang on. Deals, before you speak.
The first goal, Cole Will. It was Cole's mistake because
it was because he let Singh come up behind him.
Also
Solanke.
Sanchez too. Because what was Sanchez coming? It looked like he was coming in for a cross.
Sanchez dived the wrong way.
If he didn't go, he might have put a hand to it. But the thing is that, like that. Oh my god!
The thing is, we don't need to talk about Sanchez because all 4 of us have agreed that Sanchez is dog shit.
100%.
With all
100%.
No offense, regardless of everyone in the media and the mainstream media clocking onto this now, we've been saying this since last season when Petrovic took his place.
Do you think Maresca come January? Do you think he will tell the board?
No, I think if that's going to happen, that will happen in summer because always major squad change, and that would be a new. That's always in bloody summer for us. Because one thing about us, and this is the one thing we highlighted in our last stream, in terms of Blues Brothers, I think this is the reason why all these people talk crap about us. Still, about but Chelsea they spend so much but never get in trouble. Blah blah blah. That's because no team on this planet makes money from player sales like we do.
Exactly.
None. Absolute. There is not a single club that comes close to us. And we went
Spurs,
especially Spurs, Arsenal, Man, even Real Madrid, City. They're not even close.
But they don't
Not
talk
even
about
close.
that. They don't talk about
bro,
that.
you know why? Because it doesn't fit the narratives, bro.
And they deflect with like, oh,
It
the
doesn't
reason
suit the
why we're
narrative.
successful is because we supposedly bought our success. But as Wolf would tell you, and how he had a discussion with Deji about this before the money came in, before Roman, our sugar daddy, whatever. How many trophies did we beat in the 90s and before 2004?
We did win stuff in the 90s, though. So
yeah, of course we did.
1970, 1971, 1959.
1955.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, and I always like to point out, we would have been the first team from England in Europe.
Yep, but the England are idiots.
Yeah, because we didn't like the Europeans at the time. You know what I mean? They actually stuffed us. And we got told if we play in the first inaugural European Cup, we got told we'd get expelled from the English league. How nice. Big up my guys, my damn deals have not been a while, my G. Big up JK. Hope you're doing well, my guy,
Pick
bro.
up
Bless you, my
JK,
bro.
bro. Why don't you
Uh,
join?
I have sent him the link, but we're not gonna go for long. So if you are gonna jump on JK, jump on now. I'll be on in a minute. Just need to get my home for work first. No worries, brother. But we're not just warning you. We are not going on for long. So because JPT's got things to do.
I mean, I got
So,
things to do, but like I said, if you guys want to continue the conversation, of course, it's,
bro, it
don't
ain't the
stress
same
without me.
without you, man. Like, if you got things to do, then it's Blues Brothers.
Mm.
So that's it. You know what I mean? We agreed beforehand anyway. There's no point changing. I get it. There's always time to talk, bro. None of us are going nowhere. So it's like, anyway, but going back onto it. So, but just to round off that, and JK can have his say when he jumps on. Uh, uh, for me, that first 15 minutes kind of reminded me about the Southampton game. Now,
Exactly.
the reason why I brought this up, boys, is because one thing about it is, regardless of how the result went out and how the game continued, why is it we can't wake up in the first 20 minutes of games?
Hmm.
Thank you.
It was the opposite of last season.
Why? Just why?
Thank you.
Because
Inconsistency in the
Thank you.
backline, bro.
because let's
Like,
be honest, because let's be honest, right? I want to get this out there as Chelsea fans, right? As much as we're all gassed off the result, if we had the same thing against Fulham, we lose because Fulham can defend at home, and as I think as Deals just said, they didn't shut up shop. Marco Silva would sort out that Fulham team to chop us in half, bro.
well, we got Brentford Sunday. And Brentford ain't easy, bro.
No,
They
it
press
ain't.
You
you
already
like
know the record.
dogs. They press you like
already know the
dogs.
Yes, they
you
do.
read
And now on that basis as well, before I carry on talking about the Spurs game, because I will carry on because that lad there, Jadon Sancho, needs a mention. But is this something now? It's going to be a reoccurring theme over the season, or do you think, hopefully? Oh, big up Mel as well, Miss Melina in the building. Hope you're doing well, Mel. God bless you, honey. Hope you're doing well and
big
you're
up Mel,
staying
big up
safe.
Mel.
Big
It's
up
been a
everyone.
minute.
She says, big up. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget to subscribe to the ladies' channel. She is an absolute G. Pity she supports Arsenal. One day Mel might support Blue, but I doubt it. But you know, what I mean, you never know. You never know. Miss Melina, big up. But anyway, yeah. So what is it, boys? And this is a group chat. I'm not going to ask anyone individually. I'm just going to chuck this out there. Why don't we start games well, man? Because it happened in all three games. Villa didn't do nothing. Southampton were a better team for 25 minutes, and Spurs absolutely beat the crap out of us in the first 10 minutes. What's
Sorry,
going on?
Wolfie. Sorry, Wolfie. I think that's when I came on the watch along on Sunday. I think that's the first thing that came on. I said this is concerning. Why do we keep struggling the first 20 minutes? And that's one of the reasons why I said I lost hope after when two goals down, because as you said, it reminded me of the Southampton match, and I was saying that if Southampton were more clinical, because it was the exact same thing. The only difference is that they didn't score again, because they could have scored immediately after they scored back. But the thing is, when I look back at last season as well, it was a similar situation with Tottenham. They scored in the first 6 minutes, I think, and then Son scored, but it was offside. So it was similar, and that gave me the hope. But that is my concern, because I'm saying if a team is gonna come at you in the first 20 minutes and you need 20 minutes to settle into the game, that's not good. Because that means that by that time the game could be out of reach. It's because Spurs are Spurs that we were able to come back, and as you said, I don't know what kind of tactics Postecoglou was dealing with, because you have a 2 goal lead. Why are you still going attack, attack, attack? Preserve the lead, drop deep. But they are who they are. They don't settle. They don't relax themselves, and that is one of the downfalls. So people say, "Oh, don't sack him" and all that, which is fine, because I mean they didn't lose the match because he was necessarily only because of the fact that he didn't let his team defend or remain compact, but also the poor decisions that they made. But I'm not gonna jump the gun.
What do you think, JPT? What's your thoughts?
I think he's got it spot on. I mean, I think it's more so that we
Big
try to
up,
take
DJ Cray.
too much of like the boxer type of approach, where we're trying to fill out the opposition in the like in those first 20, 30 minutes. But with our defense being so fragile as they were, especially when you had Thaddeus Shield and Colwell paired together in center back two, was it both left-footed center backs, is gonna cause some issues, especially if they're not cohesive together. They don't play too much time together, and then the opposition will make us pay for it. And with Rob Sanchez in goal, it's almost guaranteed. At least with Jorgensen, I mean, the at least with the goal that he conceded versus Southampton, it was because of almost a miraculous pass or how the ball kept it in play. Even though Enzo Fernandez closed down whoever was on the ball before it reached Aribo. But yeah, I think it's by the time January comes around, we need to switch Jorgensen to our number one goalkeeper. I think Maresca is going to see it too, that it's just the defense looks more solidified, more calm, and just overall better. Even the ball distribution from the back is much better with Jorgensen in goal. How many times did Sanchez give the ball away?
JP, it's not just Sanchez though. Colwell's
I,
been making
Cole, absolutely, but that's youth
Colwell's
though.
been making a lot of mistakes. He's been making a lot of mistakes, bro. Like
Honestly,
he's cost us a few
penalty.
games this
Yeah, the
season.
penalty
100%.
versus Salah, and but yeah, I'm not disputing with that, but at least bring some calmness to the defense. Colwell shouldn't be his starter. I think at this point, Benoit is a better left center back than Colwell is.
I've been saying that about Colwell for the last 2 months.
Do you think
Evan
it's because?
Vega.
Do you think it's because of he's still young?
Yeah, still young, bro. You can't
Right, but we're trying
expect
to rush it.
a 28-year-old performance from a 21-year-old. It's a simple fact. You want this guy to be cool, calm. You want him to be the complete product. He's not the complete product yet.
Well, that's what a lot of people thought because when he
he learns
saying
with
that-
like how Palmer and the reason
Right.
why he's their deals is because he's like Palmer's age. He's like Jackson's age. They're the future of the team. I get that. But unfortunately, when you have a young defense, they're gonna be a young defense. They're gonna make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
See, this is the
Yeah.
thing. This is why the versatility of our team comes into it. Sometimes we can defend, but we can also and this is when I'm going to start leaning into the rest of the performance. There was a time we just had Spurs over the barrel, bro. They were bitches,
but
and we
another
aimed for
thing as well-
penetration.
Another thing as well. I don't know if you guys realized it, yeah. But when he switched over, when Maresca switched the tactics and put Gusto right back,
Yeah.
I feel that he changed the tactics from then. He told Gusto to stay at right back and don't move across into inverted.
Yeah, don't invert. Yeah, stay in your position.
I would argue it was before that though. A lot of people say that was the difference maker, but I would say it was before that as well because there was actually a change long before that. People take into account the fact that Enzo started coming deep and all of that when Lavi was off, but he actually started doing that in the first half. The latter parts of the first half when we were trying to get that other goal. After Cole Palmer missed that chance in the box where he kicked the ear rather than the ball. There was an alteration there because actually we watched the match and yeah, obviously you could see that was a what you call it a preempt to what he was going to do in the second half. So he was testing it out before he actually made that change, and then he recognized that okay, this could probably work, and then that gave him the additional confidence or belief that okay, if I take off Lavia despite him doing so well in the game, we will actually be able to actually continue to hurt Spurs because we were definitely dominant in the latter parts of that first half.
Yeah, but so was Lavia. Lavia was good on the ball. I feel that he controlled the ball majority of the game.
Oh, he was great.
He did.
But he had a little knock in it.
Wait,
That's
and
why
I
it
tell you
come
what,
off.
yeah, and hats off to Concedo as well. That guy was all over the pitch. He was up the top. He was at the back.
Yeah.
He was in the front. He was winning penalties. He was coming back, making tackles.
There was one tackle though that he made.
Big up, Anthony.
There was one tackle that he made, which was a bit controversial. People were
Thank you,
saying
Anthony. Big up, brother.
People were saying that he should have got a red carded.
Right, hang on. We'll deal with the controversies, right, with the game. Right, the two red cards incidents, right? Let's just square this away right now. Neither of them are red cards. You know why neither of them are red cards? Because it's both by accident. Right now, the reason. Go on, wait on 1 minute. When you watch the Concedo one, You see him plant his leg on his leg, but you can see he's not following through, and Concedo shifts his weight to his back leg. That's why you see him go like that, and his leg slides off of him. So he was never snapping his leg. Even Dermot Gallagher reviewed it on Sky Sports and said afterwards he thought it was a yellow card at most. And the contestant thing on Lavia, he just doesn't know where Lavia is, and he's just got his arm up and he just catches him. He doesn't mean it, man.
But you
To
see
be honest, I think he was Spurs' best player of the weekend.
Kulusevski should have got sent off though.
I don't think he should. He didn't mean it.
Both should have been yellows.
Yeah, both are
Both should
yellow.
have been
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Caicedo should have been a yellow. But the thing is that if it gone to a VAR check to see possible red, you know how the slow motion.
No. But VAR scanned it and said there was nothing wrong with what happened because they didn't. They saw it in real time. Yeah, they said VAR checked it. Well, after the and literally checked it for 10 seconds. Said, "Yeah, play on." That's why they can't. That's why there can't be no punishment for Concedo after it, because once it's gone to VAR and through the ref and they've both cleared it, there's no mistake to correct. So they can't go back and punish it.
Why do you think Jackson was off his game?
I don't think he was off of it. I just think for once he came up a bit against people that were just as fast and strong as him. That's it.
Yeah. He's
still a young striker, and in this game, he looked like a young striker. He was trying to be honest. That's why they brought Van der Ven and Romero back, and that's how I knew they were both going to break down because they brought Van der Ven and Romero back that early to bully Jackson. That was the point because Van der Ven's quick enough to keep up with Jackson, and so is Romero, and they're both, to be honest, they're both monsters. When I know Romero is not the kind of like he'll chop you down.
What do you guys think of
walking with card?
People saying that when Romero come off for Spurs, apparently people are saying that we got the better of them the minute that Romero come off. I don't believe that. I still believe that we would have got the result if he was still in the pitch.
Look. If muts and maybes, all right. The point is, like when it came down to the controversy of the match, it's funny how everyone seems to forget that Spurs fans interrupted about 7 corners at the weekend. It's funny how everyone thinks, and they want to talk about how shit the official. Talk about your own fucking conduct first, cheeky pricks. That made me laugh. Oh, look at we got robbed in the fucking game. You were dashing cups at him. Like, what are you talking about?
They think that our players, bro. Like,
bro, they did it about 6 or 7 times. It was like being in a school playground. It was like, Jesus Christ, man, just let them play. What are you doing? Like, all that did was probably motivate the Chelsea players to enjoy it more.
100%.
That's why it made the win much more sweeter, because no matter what the trash they were throwing at us and our players, the biggest piece of trash at the end of the game was the men in white.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, JPT's a poet. JPT's a poet. You hear that? JPT said no matter the trash that they threw at us. Oh yeah, because they threw they remember the white. They're in white, and they were doing trash, so they threw trash at us.
Yeah. Oh, I thought the Tyrone was going to be cheeky about white trash there. Like, you better be careful what you say next, boy.
Whoa,
I got that removed. I've got that removed button, son. No, I'm
You're trampling on my freedom here.
You know what I mean?
I think of Pedro Neto.
I think he struggled for the same reason that Jackson did, because he's not the tallest of fellas.
Yeah,
he got the same. That's why I said, right, because as much as it did affect certain players in terms of Spurs' tactics to be a bit rough with the Chelsea players, it worked good with certain players like Neto and Jackson, but did the complete opposite with people like Concedo and Palmer, people that are clever and know how to make use of it. You know what I mean? Like they can play the dark arts a little bit.
Again, with Pedro Neto, do you feel that it was his type of game to start?
Not really. No. Not really.
Who do you think should have started? Madueke?
Well, it's not really. I think Pedro Neto was the right person to start. He just didn't have the best of games because it was a lot. That was all it is. Because I think, no offense, I think Pedro Neto is one of the best players in our team on his day.
I think 100% he's one of the best players on the team. But like again, I feel like he's just learning to be in the Chelsea team this season. I don't feel like...
Bro, he's only 25, 24 himself. People forget he's not an older player. Yeah, he's a young one, bruv. Go check his age right now. He's not an older player, bruv.
I
No, no,
don't think we're gonna.
his age is misleading too, cause he's been injured a lot too. So
Yeah. But another thing as well, though, Ty. Yeah, well, you got to remember, remember the environment coming
Let's be
from,
sorry.
bro.
Bless
He was
you.
coming from Wolves, bro. Like a lot of people need to understand that it takes a while for these type of players to settle in an environment like London as well. London's a
Yeah.
big environment, bro. It's not like a
Yeah,
small environment.
it's especially if you're used to Wolves, bro. The pressure and the amount of
Exactly.
people, it's a
Exa-
completely different caper, bro.
Exactly. And look at
You know what?
Cucurella and
Dills has got a
Casado.
point there. I fully
Look,
acknowledge
look,
that.
look at Cucurella and Casado. It took them a little while because they were coming from Brighton, bro. You know what I mean? And look at the backgrounds where they was before, like
Yeah,
Spain
Spain
and
and yeah, of course, very
Ecuador. You know what I
provincial, very
mean?
provincial areas, bro. Like you don't get a lot of people in certain places of it. Yeah, you bang on. I agree. But hang on. So we've talked a bit about the bullshit and the negatives. Like we got to talk about a positive because it was a beautiful goal. Right, who wants to go first on Jadon Sancho's goal?
Me. I want to go. I want to
Yeah,
go
go
first.
on, go on, go on, Jules. Go on, bro.
The dribble, and the run and the timing of the goal. It was so brilliant to see that Jadon Sancho can actually shoot this time and actually rise up. Like he's learning to actually shoot and dribble on the ball, being a winger. Like this is what we asked of Jadon Sancho to do, to be in at our club, being a dribbler, being a winger that makes things happen. You know what I mean? Him and Enzo Fernandez, that link up there, proper link up. And through the midfield to passing it to the winger, we was really brilliant, really brilliant. Yeah. I got to thank Enzo Maresca to actually bring in Jadon Sancho through because he knows what type of player Jadon Sancho is. That's another thing. Everyone
Yeah, you've
thought
seen him before, of course.
everyone thought, why are we bringing in Jadon Sancho? Like he's not needed. He's not
No,
needed. We got Phil.
I understand Sancho. It's just João Felix that baffled me.
Yeah.
João
A lot
Felix,
of people did.
whoa.
A lot of people did.
Whoa, I'm gonna remember that one.
But if you look at Jadon Sancho's in game, yeah,
They got prime.
like a lot of people said that before we got Jadon Sancho, yeah, that he was gonna be a flop, like 25 million flop, rare. Like, bro, that was never gonna happen, bro. Shall I tell you the reason why? Because first of all, right, Enzo Maresca likes his wingers 1v1. He knows what he's dealing with. This ain't not Sancho of old. This ain't the Sancho of Dortmund because Dortmund, German football to English football is totally different, right?
Plenty of counter attacking.
But what I will say, yeah, if we get a lethal striker, like a lethal striker, that's not Jackson, yeah. You watch Jadon Sancho with this lethal striker that we'll get, yeah. We're talking numbers. He will get numbers and he will get a better play. We will get a better player of Jadon Sancho once we get that lethal striker. I'll tell you that right now.
Fair enough. All right,
Not
JPD.
not notorious.
Look at you eating away.
Just thoughts on Jadon Sancho or Jadon Sancho's goal, both.
Yeah, whatever you want to say, brother. What do you got to say about the goal?
Just magic, and thank you, Manchester United, for thinking that
It's
he
a
was the
kind
problem
of
at your club.
magic.
I can't wait to we're gonna get this guy for 25 million by the end of the season. We have a quality winger in our hands here, and I feel like he's having more freedom to express himself on the pitch. And I think that's the Cole Palmer effect, man, and especially in the summer where we're gonna get Estevao coming to the club, Kendry Paez coming to the club, a returning Petrovic in the club. It's oh my god, I'm looking forward to next season already. But I was, of course, just finish this one, and hopefully we finish strong and we'll see maybe around April time to see if we are in that race. Right now, a game at a time. How a certain club approached last season as well when it came to the second half of the season. Every game is a final, and I just want us to continue this form, tighten up the defense. But Jadon Sancho, you have a home here at Chelsea, and I hope it's a home that he's going to stay for a while.
TT. I'm just gonna wait for
Oui,
Prime
oui.
to finish his.
Oui, oui.
Yeah, yeah. Oui, oui,
Oui,
mais
oui.
oui. Bonjour, monsieur.
Mm.
I'm gonna wait for Prime to finish
Merci,
eating
merci.
before I ask him. I don't want to interrupt his
Merci,
food.
merci, merci, merci.
Merci, merci, merci. Yeah, what do you think of
Right.
Jadon Sancho's goal?
Delicious. As I said,
25 million bargain, yeah.
yeah. I said, no. As I said before, baby, let me lick you up and down till you say stop. Oh,
Ride
what a good man.
My
What a,
pony. Sorry.
yeah, what a good. No, it was a tremendous goal, man. I feel that's at that moment. I said, is this scripted? What it was a carbon copy of the Kulusevski goal. They just let him just run in.
Yeah, they
No,
did.
no pressing, no form of defending. And
It
he
was
he
actually.
just
Now that he's putting it down. Exactly. It's just one's from the right, one's from the left. He is. He's right. He's
Except we
spot
built
on.
our attack. We didn't make it off of their mistake.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, I mean he has his OnlyFans now. I'm not out of context. I'm not sure if anyone's seen the Matisse clip going around.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
That's where I
God.
got it from. That's where I got it from.
Well, hey, what's Matisse said?
So he was in a watch along, and that
Nothing.
was it.
Move on. Nothing.
He
Oh,
just went
no,
shirt-
let me
Ooh.
find out. I want to
He
know.
went,
Yeah, no.
he went shirtless.
No. Prime knows it. No. Too much crazy things have going on, man.
I'm eating. Move on, please.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, was
eating.
it-
He's eating.
Was it disgusting?
Yeah. It was.
It was. All right, okay, there you go. There's Prime taken care of.
Oh,
No,
gosh.
I'm joking. I'm playing. All right, fair enough. If it was disgusting, then I don't want to know about it. But if it was,
It was
just bad,
disgusting. It wasn't that bad though. It was disgusting, but it wasn't to the
Just,
point
yeah.
where it was
JPT,
wild.
just send me the clip.
It
What-
kind of looked like this.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
muscle man. Yeah, like muscle man. Yeah.
You're seeing
And he
seen
just
regular
he's
show.
flashing his shirt
Oh.
around and say, "Oh, whoa, whoa."
Oh,
Yeah,
salad
this-
fingers and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, exactly. Like this was pretty much Matisse for the whole watch along after the fourth goal went in.
Oh
But
my.
yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
I'll send you, I'll
okay.
send you the clip if you really want to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. It's all right. If I'm just seeing something like that, then I really don't want to know, man. It's blessed.
You should have listened to Prime warned you, but you didn't listen.
Prime one, we were what? About what, the Matisse video? No,
Yeah.
he didn't. He just said it was disgusting. I'm eating. That's all he did. He didn't warn me about shit. He's thinking about his own meal. What are you talking about? As I said, I don't know what it is. That's why I wanted someone to tell me.
What
But
I'm
now
going to
you've
say is
explained
why for that?
Yeah,
No.
'cause why?
Nah, that wasn't why. You should have seen what else happened. But anyway.
It's cool. It's cool. If it was the guy taking his shirt off and spinning it around,
Let's just move. Let's move.
I'm not Kylie Minogue. I don't need to be spun around. Just get out of my way, you know. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. But Tyrone, is that you done on the Sancho goal? 'Cause I'm gonna
No.
ask Prime.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
All right, we'll go then.
How can you be done after that, man? Come on. I mean,
Hey, people. I take my words back for Duran. I need to apologize.
man, I don't want to hear nothing about Duran, man. People don't listen.
Duran.
People don't listen. They don't listen. Stop. It's the same, and that's what I was going to touch on. that. I'm happy Diaz mentioned that. The whole thing with Sancho, and people say, "Oh, he has an attitude problem," and "Oh, he doesn't do this." He came on and said it. He said that from the very first minute, they made him feel welcome. They made him feel at home. That is something that you need to do. And you know, Ten Hag. This is not a bigger Ten Hag, but it kind of is.
A certain club. They say a certain club in it. Yeah. They say a certain club. That's in the mod.
Manchester City. It doesn't matter which Manchester United or City. You can just put the shitty after both of them. So go on.
Yeah. So the whole essence of it is that you can't base your opinion on a player based on what managers say, because I mean that alone isn't it. You have to actually know the full story, and you're just saying what they're saying, and it's the same thing with Duran. People when Emery say he has a horrible personality, I mean he could have it. Nobody can say it doesn't. But people are saying, oh, they don't want him because he's either not played enough or oh he's not, or his attitude is not good. I mean, you need someone that has the killer edge, who can, or the cutting edge rather, someone that can come on and make an impact, and that's what he's done. I don't want him to be an impact sub type of player though, but he has the capabilities. He should be starting over Watkins, especially with the Watkins of late. He hasn't been good. Anyways, that doesn't matter. With Sancho though, I'm happy for Sancho. Sancho deserves to continue to perform like this, and there's a lot of perception that he's a very slow player. But you can't say that he's slow beyond compare, because that's not what he's been asked to do in the past. So we saw a bit of what he can do, and his technical ability even more so. That's something to take into account.
Prime, what do you think of Sancho's goal? Is he just chilling? Yo, Prime!
Prime.
He's got his headset up. I can see it. Yo! All right. Wait. It's right. It's all right. I'll ask. Hang on. Is he gonna? Prime? Can you hear us?
Yeah. I heard you guys. I was just messaging.
Oh.
I was doing something.
Screw you then. No, play. Yeah. So what do you think of Sancho's goal? Then I can ask JK.
Quality goal. Because at that point, being 2-0 down, I was never worried about winning the game regardless. The Spurs, but you needed someone to just set the pace and get you back into the game. And it just goes to show that you don't need to be from our academy to actually support this club and want to play for this club. Sancho is a Chelsea fan. We all know this. That performance he put against Spurs wasn't about his ability. That was about bleeding for the badge. That was a performance I expect from the likes of, I've seen.
He got
Hazard
an assist as well. He got an assist as well, didn't he? He scored that goal and got an assist, didn't he?
And did you see when he threw the
flag? That assist didn't count for penalty. But regardless, hold on, Dills. But regardless, that performance overall from Sancho, that's like a Chelsea performance. That's a Hazard performance I expect in big games. That's a Drogba performance I expect in big games. So just take it by the scruff of the neck and say, I'm going to win us the game regardless of what's going on. So, amazing from Sancho. I had my doubts. I've always said the guy's overrated, even back when he was originally at Dortmund. But if he's going to continue putting in these performances for us, I'm happy to say that I'm wrong about him.
Well, did he surprise you then? On what you've just said, did he surprise you with his performance?
For Chelsea, yeah, because I have not rated the guy highly for years before he even went to Man United.
So, hang on, are you starting to change your opinion then, or are you still 50-50?
Yeah, I know. I just said that. I've changed my opinion on Sancho. He continues to perform like this. Of course, I've changed my opinion on him.
If he continues to perform, okay, there you go then.
No, I'm saying because
that makes sense.
How he started the season for us, he's got a goal contribution in just about every game he's played, barring the Liverpool game. And even the Liverpool game he played well that first half. The only reason he came off was because of that. But he did play well in the first 45 minutes, and he should have got a penalty, but he didn't because of the ref. So, but regardless, Sancho is a brilliant signing, and if he can start being more of a goal threat, because we know he can create, but if he can start being a goal threat, what a player we have in our hands.
Yes, he is coming on a permanent, DJ Green.
Yep. I mean, Man United could use someone like him right now. It's someone who can play in the 10 sort of position and drift. But we've got him, and I'm glad that we have him. Do you want me to speak on the rest of the game in general, or no?
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that because
did you not see when he threw? Did you not see when Sancho threw the Tottenham flag?
Yeah. And again, Dales, that's why I said that performance was about it's deeper than just his ability.
Yeah. Like you said, he took charge.
We haven't forgotten though. Don't forget when he scored against us when he was at Man United. He celebrated like we hurt him.
What the Jorginho?
I haven't forgotten that. I haven't forgiven him for that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it though. Let it go.
If I'm a football player and I score against my former team, I'll celebrate.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it is. But he's home now, so who cares?
But why you celebrate? No, I haven't forgotten that, man. The man's like,
wait.
I used to watch Drogba and Lampard. Okay, go on.
Well, I was gonna say let JK get his
Yeah.
saying on the Jordan Jaden Sancho goal, and then everyone can talk about the game generally. It's like
Okay, JK Maresca.
Yeah, that's my new name now. You know what I'm saying? I don't
can I
normally
just call,
do this with
can I just
managers,
call
but
you
yeah.
mascara?
Big up JK, my bro. Big up
Yeah,
JK.
big
It's
up
been a minute,
deals.
my
It's
bro.
been a while since you've been on YouTube. So
My
happy that you're
bro,
here.
my bro.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Sancho goal was just it's simple. It was just a quality goal, as Prime said. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and also a good performance, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, that's what I think about the Sancho goal.
Well, on the performance, we've already spoken about the three of us being me, TT, and JPT about we start games slowly.
Mhm.
And I'm still not changing my opinion of if that was against someone who's better at home, like Arsenal or Fulham, we lose that game.
Actually, you know what, Wolfie? I was actually gonna comment on that, but I thought you'd
Yeah,
want
please,
to
no,
speak
go on,
quickly.
no, go on,
Yeah,
no, go on. If you got something to say about that, please do, man. Chip
yeah.
in. And
To
the
be
last
fair,
time,
I
the same
thought
thing.
I did. I thought I was the only one. If I'm gonna be honest, I realized that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's something that we need to stop. And
100.
what I've seen from this is this. When people ask the question to us, you know what? Are we in a title race? This, that, and the other. The thing is, for me, mathematically, we are at the moment. But if you think of it deeply, you need to understand that a title race can be said if you're actually not far away from the end of the season or have a significant chance of actually winning it. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There's no title race in December, in my
Mhm.
opinion. So let's say in
that's
April,
facts, JK.
if you're in April and you're 4 points behind Liverpool, yes, you're in a title race. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're not that far away. You just need to keep winning how many more games until and wait. You know what I'm saying? Until you wait for this opposition to, you know, make Liverpool
Yeah.
drop points, for example. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I don't think, okay, calm. On my story, you saw I was shameless. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the reason why there's so many reasons why I do not think we could sustain this title challenge for long.
Not
Because
if we play like
eventually,
that. Not if we
that's
play
what I'm
like that.
trying to
No.
say.
Not if we
Because
play
you
like
need to ask yourselves the questions. Is this thing of if this thing of starting badly in 20 minutes for 20 minutes or sometimes even 30, I've realized, do you know what I'm saying? When we come up against a team that can pack a low block, you're not going to be coming back. I'm telling you,
or
this is
attack us
Spurs.
clinically
Yeah,
as well,
exactly.
like
If this
Spurs
was
did.
exactly if we played if we as you said, if we played Fulham, I do not know if we're winning that game. You know what I'm saying? The thing is this.
Well,
We need
JK,
to
we got
improve on
Brentford
this.
this Sunday. We know how it goes with Brentford because
Yeah,
Brentford,
Yeah,
that
yeah, and
yeah,
they're a
there's
team that
Brentford,
can
that as
really
well.
hurt
our
us.
home
By the
They
way,
record
can really
against
hurt us.
Brentford is
But I
not
think at
good.
home we're okay, in my opinion. It's just away from home. You know what I'm saying? We
well, hey,
win the
wait. You
games.
say we were okay at home against Brentford, but they've beaten us the last three visits, bro.
Oh yeah, they can.
Yep.
But West Ham, we have not won there for like how long and we beat them.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
no.
saying?
West Ham, no, but West Ham have dropped off and dropped up. Brentford are still Brentford, bruv. Even without, they're
Brent,
not missing Ivan Tony, bruv. They're not.
Actually,
Genuinely,
they're
they're
Brentford,
much
not.
more
Brentford,
dangerous
Brentford,
without him.
Brentford are coming to the bridge and they do poorly on the road season. So I think we can still beat them. I
So
No,
what do
disagree
you
with the
we
think?
can still
whole.
beat them, but they've lost their. You know, they've won the last three visits to the bridge. You know that.
Yeah, when we've been shit, I'm not. I know it'll be difficult, more difficult than the Spurs game, but I'm not too worried. We'll beat Brentford. But this whole thing of we start off game slow is a myth.
No,
We
No,
we
it
tend to
do.
ain't.
We do,
score. We
I
Prime.
tend to
Prime,
watched
we
it.
do.
score.
It's not a myth,
We
bro.
tend
You
to.
need to understand.
We tend.
Maybe there's
But
a
yeah,
wait,
but you're.
Prime.
You
Just let
can't.
me finish
You
quick,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just
go on,
quick. I
John
just want to
came.
make a point. Yeah, I just want to make a quick point on why. Because if you look at it, maybe you can say, yeah, we do that and the other. But in my opinion, I think they do this to kind of read the game early. I know and like make mistakes just to see how the opposition plays.
Like
I'm
boxers,
not
like
saying
they like
I'm
said.
not saying Maresca's
Adapting.
telling them. This is not me. Yeah, this is them trying to adapt to what the opposition are playing against, like trying to hit us with. In my opinion, when you saw Southampton, you saw they were high pressing. We just, if I'm gonna be honest, we did not expect them to be that quick. We all thought they would sit back, despite them missing or dibbling their key players, this, that, and the other. Tottenham, if I'm gonna be honest, they're a pressing side. If I'm gonna be honest, the Cucurella slip didn't really help us. If I'm gonna be honest with you,
Which
um,
one?
If the both of them actually, they both led to goals.
Well,
Do you know what I'm saying?
JK. In one of the slips, yeah, we both know in one of the goals that we conceded, Colwell was at fault as
Oh
well.
yeah, that to be fair, the
Solanke's.
first one, the Cole's one was Cole. I can't lie, that was a bit disgraceful. That defending was atrocious,
Well,
in
hang
my
on, but I want
opinion.
hang on. Yeah, go on. Sorry, go on.
Another defender, I think, clears that away. A regular defender should clear that away. I can't
An
even lie.
experienced defender clears that away.
Bro, I think even Vega would have cleared that away.
I
Mate,
think I
well,
can't lie. Anyone that was a schoolboy error for me.
it
That
was,
was
but
bad defending.
I want to
um,
hear quickly before anyone says anything why Prime thinks we
yeah, that's
don't
what I was gonna say.
start off quick and we do. Why did you say it was a myth again a minute ago? I want to hear your view.
It's a
Like,
mess because you guys just can't go off the Spurs game. Normally this
I
season
wasn't going off just the
Oh,
Spurs
you know,
game.
there's
That's
more than
3
just the Spurs
games.
game.
you're interrupting me. Normally this season we have started off games as well. Started off games very well and very quickly, both in the first and second half. Barring the Spurs game, our last few games, just because we haven't started the game off quickly doesn't mean we haven't still played well. We've controlled the games. When we played Villa, when we played Leicester City, we controlled the games. They
I
weren't
agree
chaotic.
with Prime.
So regardless of starting the game off well,
games.
we were in very much control. That going 2-0 down against Spurs was a bit of a myth for me. I don't really care about that because typically Cucurella doesn't make horrendous mistakes like that. So
Right.
I just take that as a bit of a. The first slip was just fluky, and the second goal, I expect a proper goalkeeper to save it. So if we had a better goalkeeper and Cucurella had the right boots on, we're not going to 2-0 down. So I don't care about that. I'm more worried about the third goal we conceded because that's just us switching off again. And that's where I agree with JK, where I don't know whether or not we can actually sustain a title race. That's why I'm hesitant to say that we are in one. However, mathematically, we're still there. There's no real pressure on us. There's pressure on City, Arsenal, Liverpool. There's no real pressure on us. So
100%. There's no pressure
for
on
me,
us.
this run that we've had, and I've been saying this for weeks now, this run that we have, the big games is Brentford and Everton because of our record against them. If we can if we can get to 6 points from those two, and then remain unbeaten until we play Man City in the end of January, and then we can beat Man City, then from that point, we can't keep doing, we're not in a title race game. At that point, we will be in one, and then let's see if we can sustain it until the end of the season. I don't think there's any expectation or demand for us to win it, but from there to if we're in it from the end of Jan, then just go and sustain and then see what kind of happens. But for me, we need in January a centre back possibly, depending if one leaves, because there are links for Disasi and Tossin to leave. Bring in a backup striker because I need a physical presence. I need someone that's good aerially. Something Jackson isn't. Just another
Left
profile.
back.
Prime.
We don't need a left back. We're fine there.
Prime.
I think we do.
The striker, I've been saying with the striker, yeah.
Why do we need a left back?
I don't want to be seeing no Liam Delap or flipping Ferguson. That's
I think the Ferguson thing won't happen. The Lap might, but the reason why we're linked to the Lap is because of his aerial threat. But again, we'll see who we bring in. Why do you not, Wolfie? Why do you think we need a left back, like to start or to back up Cucurella?
No. Competition for Cucurella because I still don't think defensively Cucurella is good enough. Because one thing about it is now this may be me.
Why did we bring in Vega?
Wait. Well, he's a centre back by trade, so he's not an out and out left back. In terms of out and out left backs, actually, we have Cucurella and that's it.
Why do you think we need one? Because
we have Cucurella and that's it. And I think
we have Vega that can play the inverted role, whether it's in the back three or inverted into.
Well, we'll put it this way. Right? Let me explain what I said on the watch along. Cucurella for me defensively is still not that good. He's good if you're in control of the game, right? Yeah, he's fine because he can keep the ball going over. He can slot into the three, or he can invert.
To be
and
fair,
everything's comfortable for him. Yes.
To be fair, Wolfie, I was impressed with his performance in Liverpool. If I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, and so was I against Arsenal, but against Tottenham, he was shocking, bruv. And I'm not being disrespectful. Wait, let me finish. And I'm not being disrespectful. not having the right boots on when you go out into the pitch is a 5-year-old's mistake because you're supposed to
Bro,
have that sorted an hour before kickoff.
no, bro. Again, barring the first 10 minutes, he was brilliant against Spurs. He's been
Wait. What about the last 10 minutes?
This calendar, the last 10 minutes. I don't think that's down to him. It's down to
Well,
our defense.
we look
It's down to
vulnerable
our
at the end,
defense.
bro.
It's down to yeah, but that's not his fault. It's down to our defense in general. Kukurea has been our best.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not Kukurea's fault. He's been our
Yeah, but we
best
still need to upgrade
defender.
it. That's what I mean.
No, we don't need to upgrade on him.
I think we do.
No,
Right,
but well,
it's opinions,
no,
it's opinions.
bro, he's been our best defender this calendar year. I'd say arguably for 18 months. Last season, he was our best defender. He's been the best defender in the league for 18 months.
100%.
He's
Left
been
back.
one
He's
of the best in the
left back in the
world
league.
for 18 months. Bro, people massively underrate how good Kukurea genuinely is.
That's
I
you
don't
know what I
underrate
agree.
him. I just-
Prime-
Better fullback
Prime, I
than
agree.
Gusto?
If we watched our
He's
games,
better
you'll
than
see-
bro. You know I rate Gusto highly, but he's
Yeah,
better than
so-
Gusto. He's more consistent in Gusto. The
Okay.
things Kukurea does, Gusto cannot do. Kukurea can play as a
Mhm.
touchline fullback. He can play in a back three. He can play as a wing back. He can invert into midfield. He's so technically secure on the ball.
He's a 5-tool
He's a
player.
There's a reason why Pep Guardiola wanted him over Vardio, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Right.
the guy's so comfortable. And you talk about competition. Well, we've got
Yes.
Vega to develop. Vega who can play in a back three, can play center back,
Okay.
can play left
Well,
back, can invert in midfield. Vega's
Well,
learning from Kukurea. So
well,
I
for
don't
what
think
I've
we
seen,
need-
for what I've seen of this season, whenever we get pressed, we're vulnerable, and that's down to the current back four, regardless of combination. So, like, because I'm
But
not being
you
funny.
only mentioned,
No,
you
but
only
then the
mentioned
thing
Kukurea,
is-
though. You only
No,
you
I
need to
haven't only
understand,
mentioned.
you-
No, I haven't only mentioned
You have
because
to
I was the first
understand
one.
when you've
To
got
pray, we need another centre back. I said Diassi needs to go, and Colwell's not good enough. We've had this conversation
No,
earlier.
You
I'm
know
talking
what,
about
Wolfie,
Colwell.
you know
We're talking about
what's
Colwell
baffled
now
me,
in the
though?
stream in this
You
conversation.
know what's
But in
baffled
terms
me?
of our centre backs, I still think I would love to bring in someone. But
Oh, there you go. All right, then we'll agree on that one.
I still want to see what happens with Fofana and Colwell because so far this season,
Well,
barring, I
JPT
guess,
mentioned Badashil and Fofana being maybe the
I
answer.
guess, Badiashile and who?
Fofana.
I don't rate by
No.
the show. I don't rate
No,
by the
maybe
show
not
like that.
Badiashile. I don't know. Badiashile, he's got ability, but that injury messed him up. So he needs to build up that. Like,
No, but Wolfie said something about the back four not playing well, playing out from the back. But when you've got a goalkeeper playing the ball to players under pressure, what are we supposed? The thing is,
yeah.
We
it's back
all
to me that
agree
you've
we
not
need
said
a
Sanchez.
goalkeeper. I think that's
know.
universal.
But I
that's
think
what
I-
I wanted
like,
to get onto. The
there was-
goalkeeper is the massive problem. If
That's
we
what I'm
get
trying to
if we
say.
had a better goalkeeper, I wouldn't be worried about Fofana and Colwell.
Right.
Remember that penalty against Leicester we gave away?
Mm-hmm.
Remember I said Lavia would only do something like that if he doesn't trust his goalkeeper. I've played in goal. I know like what it's like to not have
That's terrible.
like if you don't have a defense, if your defense doesn't trust your goalkeeper or your goalkeeper doesn't trust your defense, you're gonna have massive mistakes that happen. So
Even
the
me
goals
playing
we-
as a right back.
Well, hang on.
Apparently-
Well, can I ask you a question? Oh, everyone a question, and this is a group discussion. Slippery from Star Fox. Yeah, haha, JPT. I like that one. I ain't said the Star Fox in ages.
Wait,
but,
Wolfie, can I just say this quickly?
of course.
Just before. Yeah, so me playing as a right back who joined the back three, I'd realize how the goalkeeper plays on the ball will affect your confidence and mood on trust.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? So we've had goalkeepers that are crap on the ball that I played with. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you get pressed. You can't trust the goalkeeper, can you? And when the goalkeeper has the ball, you got two man literally on you, and then he'll pass it to you. This is what Sanchez is. Do you know what I'm saying? And there was a
We need
point
a
Prime
good ball
made.
playing. JK.
Right.
Sometimes your
JK.
mistakes as a defender can be due to trust from the goalkeeper. You said
I hear that.
Prime said it. Lavia does not make that tackle if he knew Sanchez was going to save that through on goal. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna be honest with you, the Cucurella thing, as well as you said, for me, we've complained about Marcos Alonso not being able to track back. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, he will do it, but he won't be quick enough. But this player we have is very quick as well. I think people dismiss that. Having a fast defender is very, 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 very important. People don't understand this. Do you know what I'm saying? And his recovery time. So, for me, Cucurella's been our best defender. So
Well, I did say
that's just my
competition. I
opinion.
didn't say. No, no. I agree that the guy has his uses. I never
I
doubt.
just don't
I
think
never
I don't think there's
dismissed
a better
him. I
left
just
back
said
than
he
him at
needs.
the moment.
That's debatable, but
But then,
yeah, I
which
hear the
left back do
logic.
you know which inverts? That's the problem. In the
Well, there's a
market
couple
now,
of examples in Serie A right now I wouldn't mind in the Premier League, but that's a conversation for another time. But
Which
yeah,
wait, which ones?
I'm not gonna go into this because we got to wrap this up in a minute because
I
JPT's
think
got
I
a
know who
split.
you're mentioning, Wolfie. Is it Bastoni?
No, but
Bastoni's not a fullback.
we'll go into this another time. But I just want to quickly ask everybody, right? Out of all the Chelsea goalkeepers that we've got that are not Sanchez, because we've got Jorgensen still on the books, we've got Petrovic in the books. Do you think there's a solution to that particular problem in house already?
I think
No,
so.
no.
Right? Who says no?
Me.
Wait,
I
what was
I
the
say no
question?
because
I was
you know
saying, do
what?
we have the solution to the goalkeeper problem with the goalkeepers that we have? Meaning, can we bring Petrovic back? Do we start Jorgensen and
No,
finally
because
bin
they're not good
Sanchez?
playing out within the ball. You're gonna have to bring a good goalkeeper that can play on the ball. Like
So who
we
would we
said
want to see
many
then?
times, huh?
So who would we want to see? Because that's the debate I want to bring up. Right? If that
Bro,
if there's not the
bro,
answer
I
there
have one
now,
name. I have one name
bro,
if we hit the
bro,
by a
bro,
goalkeeper.
bro.
who
You know what I
JBT?
would do? You know what I would
Let
do?
deals go.
Personally, this is what I would do. Play Jorgensen, right? Wait till
Mhm.
January, right? Arises. Let's get rid of Sanchez. Bring
Mhm.
in Diego Costa. That's who we need to go get.
Yeah, I said that in the summer, Diogo Costa from Porto, but
Why no Prime? I wanna hear put Prime's logic to that.
well, who
I
would you
know the guy's
recommend?
young, but he's got too many. Like, whenever I watch him, he just makes too many bozo.
He has a bozo gene about him. It
Who?
was shown in the Champions League from even last year, but
Who?
um,
Who?
Diogo
Diego
Costa,
Costa.
No, he's good still. Playing
he's
out on
good,
the
but it's a gamble.
it's
Honestly,
not a
if we're gonna play in
gamble.
this
Stop it.
situation,
Every signing's a gamble.
Do you
Every
yeah,
know
but
signing's a
who?
you can't
Do you
gamble.
know
gamble
who
with a
Costa
goalkeeper
reminds me
though.
of?
What are you
The,
talking about?
just I don't know if this is an
What?
insult. Wait.
But
Do you know?
Ty, you wouldn't
Tyrone.
take Diego
Wait,
Costa.
hang on.
Wait, let JK speak.
You know who Diego Costa reminds me of? I don't know if this is an insult to him, but probably Raya. David Raya, when he first came to
Stop
Arsenal, he had a few
it.
bozo moments on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but you can see it last season when we played him. I think we should have actually ended this game 3-4-0 because of the amount of the times Raya gave the ball to Palmer. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, the good thing about these two is that they're quality shot stoppers. Do you know what I'm saying? With these ones, one on goal, you're confident they can actually
Yeah,
save it.
Diogo Costa's good at one-on-ones. That's true.
He's very, very good. So is David Raya. Like they're frustrating goalkeepers. Like like the opposition will literally rip their hair out.
All right, so
Um.
so
Any
why was Prime
anyway,
saying no?
like I
But
was
then the
saying
thing is,
Hey,
before,
1 minute,
go on,
JK,
Prime.
1 minute.
before I was interrupted, as I was saying, he has too many. Like, whenever I've watched, I don't watch him a lot, to be fair, but when I do watch him, he just seems to make bozo mistakes, and it could be because he's young, fine, but like I don't. The goalkeeper that I want to bring in needs to be commanding, needs to be a leader. I don't want to bring in someone that's young and need to wait another 2-3 years to develop. So at that point, there's not much then difference to
You want an
Sanchez versus.
experienced player.
I
Okay.
look at Jorgensen, the games he's played, he's very good on the ball. I don't know what Dills is talking about. Both Jorgensen and Petrovic are brilliant on the ball, much better than what Sanchez is. And
I'll
they're
say better,
both
but
Oh,
good
so you
shot
believe?
blockers.
So you believe that maybe Petrovic or Jorgensen would be given a chance then?
I think right now I would have given Jorgensen a chance already, but the fact that
Mhm.
Maresca
Yeah,
hasn't,
no, fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
hold on, I correct that Maresca hasn't. I don't know what it is for
Because
whatever reason.
I actually think we don't need to sign him. I think we should just bring back
I,
Petrovic and make him a
I think
competition with Jorgensen. I like Petrovic. I think he's a good goalkeeper.
I think
Go ahead, bro. Go
that
ahead, bro.
I don't know. Maybe like whoever it takes with Sanchez, maybe like him getting injured like last year until Jorgensen actually gets a proper run in, see what he can do. Because in the Conference League, like you can't. It's just not going to really matter what he does. He's not going to get game time.
Would you not bring Kepa back?
But with
Hold
no,
on,
I would not.
hold
He's not.
on, hold on, Deals.
Anyways, back to Petrovic. I like Petrovic. I think he's. I said this last year that he's very good. He's a very good shot stopper, and he's better with the ball at his feet than people say. When you look at him at Strasbourg this season, he's been one of the best goalkeepers in Europe. if you
I like
actually beat
Petrovic. I agree.
So I don't know, because I would look at Jorgensen or Petrovic, or go get me a top goalkeeper, because one of the things that will stop us from actually winning this league this season is Sanchez. If we had a better goalkeeper, I think our defense massively improves. Because again, Fofana and Kovo, I don't think they're not as bad as what people make them out to be. The reason why people think our defense is bad is because of Sanchez. A better goalkeeper gives those two centre backs a lot more confidence and a lot
And
more.
we do concede a lot, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
we do get a
but-
ridiculous amount.
I don't, but we've conceded the third most amount of goals in this league, so don't concede that many goals.
Well, for Chelsea standards, bruv, we conceded 3 against Tottenham. How many, what? At least 1 against
Yeah,
Southampton.
but that's the thing. I mean, the two goals against Tottenham, I don't really care about. The
Bro,
third
we
one, I care
conceded
about. Fell asleep.
we conceded the same
Oh.
amount of goals as Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Give me a better goalkeeper, but I don't think.
Well, who
we're
would you
gonna
bring
get
in
one.
then? If
I
you
don't
could
think we're
bring
gonna get one.
anyone in the world, who would you bring in?
I don't know.
All right, no, fair enough.
In terms of what Maresca wants to do, I like Leicester's goalkeeper. Like, he's been brilliant this season.
No.
It's just an opinion, Deals. It's just an opinion. Let him speak.
No,
Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Hold
Then
on,
you can
hold
say your
on,
bit.
hold on,
have you watched Jan Sommer for Inter?
Can I finish speaking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just
Anyway,
giving
considering how bad Leicester have been, he's been I think his name Hermanson. He's been brilliant this season. He was brilliant in the Championship last year as well. Maresca actually wanted to bring him to Chelsea in the summer, and there's rumors of us being linked to him in January. So we'll see what happens there. But it's up to the scouts. Go find a goalkeeper. If you don't want to spend big money on someone, which is fine, go
you
find
don't
one.
rate Fleckham.
Because they found,
Hold on,
you
Deals.
found Cole Palmer, you found Gusto, you found the likes of like Madueke, Jackson, and all these guys. It's fine. Go find a goalkeeper. There's one out there that's actually quality, that can jump straight in and help push us for the title. Because again, I don't think they're truly in it this year until they prove it to me. So if next year is the actual title challenge, then go get one for next year.
I think
the priority.
I think the more realistic objective is to win something and see where we are in the title race. I think JK said it earlier in May, April times. But we need to win a cup of some kind. We need to win something for the good of
That's
the
what I'm
group.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Next season for me is the real expectation of a title race. So
I
that's
love
why
the Petrovic chart though.
that's why I need a goalkeeper. Petrovic, I trust him. I like him.
Yeah, I'm fully with you on that one. I like Petrovic.
And I'd rather have kept him in the summer. But if Maresca doesn't rate him for whatever reason, it's fine. Then get me a goalkeeper. There's one out there. There's a quality one out there that can come straight in. Ederson apparently is going to be leaving Man City or something. I don't know. The fallout with Pep. I don't want him at Chelsea. I'm sick of these Man City rejects, and I want him at Chelsea.
No, Petrovic, man. I'll go with the Pet. He's there on the books already. That's why I asked.
What about Kelleher?
I don't want Kelleher.
No, man, not Kelleher either. No, man, no.
Well, you don't rate Kelleher.
Kelleher will do well
Not
for
good
us.
enough.
It's not that I don't rate him. I just don't want him.
He is not good
Right.
enough.
I think Petrovic. As I said, I'm going with Prime on this one. I think Petrovic was. I think the whole. This is one thing that kind of made me raise an eyebrow at Enzo Maresca when he first took over. This is a problem that even Poch killed when he made Petrovic the starter over like.
Prime,
No,
I
but
thought you would patch your
no,
Irish
but
way.
The only
Right.
but Petrovic wasn't playing games until Sanchez got injured. By the way, so
Yeah,
Poch
but at
didn't
least-
find his position.
Prime, I
Yeah.
thought
Well,
you would
when
patch your
Poch,
Irish
even when
way.
Sanchez came back, he still played him over him, bro. Like,
Yeah,
towards
Hey,
the-
Prime, I thought you would
Because
patch your
But
Irish
Poch didn't
way.
rate
became
Sanchez.
undroppable. So for me, something like that may have to happen at this point. That Sanchez to get injured and Jorgensen to prove that he can be undroppable.
Please.
And I don't wish injuries, but I don't know. Again, we'll see,
Wolfie,
because
you're an
if
evil
we
guy.
lose-
Why
if
do you
we-
wish
if we
injuries?
lose-
No,
if we lose-
but no, giving him a chance, not injuring the player, bro.
If we lose this title potentially, again, I don't even think we're in it yet, truly. But if we lose this title because of a few games in the title running where Sanchez turned a win into a draw and a draw into a loss, that will piss me off. So
Alright,
don't
well,
get-
yeah.
happened
Hey,
3
don't you
times.
think we missed out on an opportunity of getting Madueke?
Marinelli.
Makashvili, yeah, he's going to Liverpool.
Apparently
So
the
that's
reason, no, he's already at Liverpool. He's on loan now. Apparently, the reason why we didn't sign him is because he's not good with the ball at his feet, which is ridiculous because he's one of the best goalkeepers. He's one of the best shot stoppers on the planet. But
Yeah,
Was he
whatever,
good on his feet though, Prime?
Yeah, he's good on his feet. He
He's
plays for
not.
Valencia.
he's not. But when you have a system like this, you need a goalkeeper that's brilliant with the ball at their feet. So we'll
Well,
see.
our system and their system.
Ours with
Oh, right.
Liverpool's with Slaw, I don't think a ball playing
They conceded
goalkeeper
the
is that
most over
important.
there.
Liverpool
'cause
have never needed a ball playing goalkeeper.
Not really. They got their best creative player at right back. Yes, JK.
Wait, what do you guys think of? I said it before, but Jan Sommer. What do you think of him?
I think
like
he's a
him.
good goalkeeper.
I've seen
to
him
be
play
fair.
out from the back. I think he's good.
Mhm.
There was a game. I don't know if you've watched the Not. I'm not talking about today's game. I know they lost to Leverkusen, but they beat Arsenal 1-0. But
Mhm.
what I saw was Arsenal were trying to press them, but he
And
played
he
out that
playing
press
press.
immaculately. I don't know if you saw the bit. I think Jesus pressed him, and the way he made him slide was disgusting. I don't know, but that was funny.
Okay, I
But
rate him. He's a good
he's
goalkeeper. I rate him, but
very experienced as well.
age wise, he doesn't fit within what our
Yeah, that's my thing.
model
Yeah.
is. And even two, I don't think in the football world people rate him that highly. I'd rate him for years, but I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think the
really
football world
underrated.
actually rates him highly. So
Time will
we'll
tell.
see.
But look,
You know who I'm taking? New ball from Stuttgart. I rate him highly.
Really?
Yeah.
I need
Bayern
to
Munich want
watch
to
him a
call him
bit
back
more.
as well.
I think we went with Kobel from Dortmund.
I've heard
but
of him, but I just need to watch him.
Yeah, you thought I JK.
Why did
what?
you do that? Why did you do that, JPT? I was gonna say Kobel. Oh,
Well, that's
A
not.
lot of
Well,
people-
you
to
a
can't.
change my opinion.
I just threw
A
a
lot
name
of
out there. That's
people
not even
pick
the
up
goalkeeper
Bolka,
I
you know,
want.
but
I want
wait,
Ederson.
Mandem, do you remember Bolka?
Ederson.
yeah, I
You
remember
Ederson is
remember
Bob.
washed.
Bolka?
He's washed.
I
Dude,
wanted
Bolka.
an experienced goalkeeper.
Dude, Bolka, Tyrone.
I rate
Tyrone.
Bolka. I didn't want us to get rid of him in the first place. Back when we got rid of him in 2018, 2019. I rate Bolka, but
We did get
Again,
rid of some talented players.
JPT, do you rate
Again,
Bolka?
does he come straight in? I don't know how good
forgot
he is
about
with the ball at his
Bolka.
feet yet, but he is a
Well,
good goalkeeper.
Wait. The thing is, remember, when you got to think about signing these players, you got to think they're an all-round upgrade on everybody on the books already. That means a complete upgrade. Because I still think when it comes to Bolka, Petrovic is kind of comparable to him.
Well, but you know the wildest thing about this though, we're talking about goalkeepers and then forgetting that we have so much other goalkeepers that we need to bin first.
Yeah,
know
No,
what
I'm
I
not
mean?
being funny. That's why I said about on the books already. I still think Georgeson and Petrovic, that let them compete because they're
Okay,
both.
and
Penders.
apparently Mike Penders is supposed to be the next Courtois, which I don't want to have a Courtois.
he's 18. He's gonna be ready for another 5-6 years at the minimum.
I
We can get rid of Bergstrom. We can
think
get rid
that's
of
been the
Beach. We can get
plan.
a Sanchez and
Because
Sonina
remember when
Kepa.
the owners
and Kepa.
first bought the club, they bought Sonina, and he was supposed to be one of the
Yep.
best up-and-coming young goalkeepers. I think the plan
what is
all
he doing?
along was let's get a stopgap in while Sonina develops, and I think that's still the plan with Penders. Can we have a
Okay,
stopgap?
Yeah, but
That's why
how's
we
he
have
developed though?
Sanchez.
He hasn't developed
And that's-
brilliantly.
Why we have
I mean-
Sanchez? It's why we have Petrovic and all these guys. Can we wait until Glonina or Penders have developed over the next year or two? However, this project is now developed to a point where we're ready to go on to win now.
We need a
By the end of
solid
the season,
goalkeeper.
anyway, we'll be ready to go on to actually.
What about the
challenge.
centre back issue? Do we
don't-
all agree that we could bring
it's
in another
passable.
centre back? Because Diassi needs to go. I don't care.
Yeah.
That guy needs to go.
Yes,
Right? If Tossin's not going to be used, he needs to go.
pure profit.
Pure profit. But there's no point these guys, because I'm not being Diassi can be used as a makeshift right back. But I'll be real with you. I'm
No.
not comfortable. I'm
I'd rather
not
have
comfortable in
Tosin.
even position. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really not. Yeah, Tossin Adebayor. Yeah. That's
I agree. Bringing a centre back.
Big up deals.
But in terms of
yeah,
being a
split.
starter, it depends on who the centre back is. I mean, Barcelona, they're in a mess right now. They're going to, they bought Danny Olmo in the summer. Christensen was out injured, so Christensen wasn't registered on their books. Olmo was. But now, coming into January, they have a problem with registering players. Apparently, they can only register one of Christensen. And
Well, you
Olmo.
want Christensen back? Is that what you're telling us?
But hold on, let me land. Apparently, they can only register one of Christensen and Olmo. they're linked. They're also linked to sign Jonathan Tah as well in January,
Yep.
which I don't know if that's
Mm.
going to happen. So Christensen could be available. If their centre backs are up for offer, there's also Koundé, who can play that right centre back, right back role. There's also that Arejo guy who can also play right centre back and right back for us. So those are three guys available: Christensen, Koundé, and Arejo. That would
Yeah,
be
you just want to test Barcelona's resolve and see how desperate they are. But look, yeah, big up. Dill's got a cut. Yeah, I will with Dills. Don't worry, count on that, bro. But look, we're gonna round it up because JPT needs to do bits. So, but good stream, boys. Good debate in the end. And I did like everyone, because one thing I love about everyone that comes, everyone's got their own footballing brain and how they believe the game should be done or whatever. So, big up to JK. Big up to Prime, big
That's
up to Dill.
debatable. That's debatable. But let's move on.
What? So what? Wait. In your opinion, then, TT, who doesn't have football knowledge?
Me.
Oh,
M.E.
what?
Looking in the mirror, man. Michael Jackson. Look in the mirror. Man in the mirror.
Okay. I love TT, but you need to give yourself more credit, bro. You're a joker. There you go. The man in the mirror is TT. But yeah, big up to everyone. JK, Prime, you know, obviously big up to yourself, Deals as well. Man split. But big up to all of you man for coming on. Obviously my partner in crime and me, you still up for a watch along over the weekend with the mighty Brentford?
Yeah, it's on Sunday, right?
Yeah, we could do a mini preview beforehand as we normally do.
Perfect. As long as there's nothing comes out, because I gotta check with the wife to see if anything is coming that she wants to do over the weekend. But if not,
But we
then
have got a Conference League game as well tomorrow, by the way.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I thought it was on Thursday. It's
Thursday.
tomorrow?
No, it's Thursday. So
Then again,
it's
then again.
it's
no.
tomorrow.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's Wednesday
here.
for you. Wednesday for you.
Yes. So yes, what does everyone think the away that going to be? Does anyone got a score prediction for that?
It's gonna be youth players, so probably
11 of them.
a close match. I would say because Astana is no joke.
No, I've just been doing a bit of research about
The
them.
weather's gonna be a bad over there.
Well, it's Russia, isn't it? So is there
it?
And apparently, a lot of the young players are going to get their chance against
because it's
Astana.
Kazakhstan, isn't it? It's Kazakhstan.
Yeah. So
Astana.
let's see. A lot of these young players are going to get a chance to play. So let's see how good they are, man.
Yeah, the climate's going to be peak.
Why are they doing that to the poor lads?
Wait. Guess what? And they're managed by, can anyone tell me which ex-Chelsea player it is?
No, get away from here. No.
I'm gonna take a guess.
No, don't guess.
Yuri Yarosik.
Wow.
All right, I remember he got signed in Mourinho's first season. I remember this guy. I swear this guy's got a league title with us. Yeah, he has. Yuri Yarosik. I remember this guy. Yeah, man, Yuri Yarosik. Back in the day, bro. All right, wow.
I remember this guy.
I'm the only one that does. I remember him in a Chelsea DVD and all sorts, man.
Well,
that's why I said
an ex-Chelsea player named Yuri. I'm thinking Yuri Zirkov, just because his name rhymes with Jerkov. That's why it was easy to remember.
Oh, you donut.
Get away from here. Get away from here. Go deal with it with your stuff, man.
Because I don't think me or JPT can do a watch along tomorrow because I'm going to be at work. And sorry, on Thursday. Sorry, wherever time span you're on, because I'll be at work on Thursday, and I think JPT will be as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll definitely be back for the weekend. And yes, you said about Brentford being over the weekend. Hang on, because I didn't look at a minute ago about spam on my brain. I've forgotten. Yes, it's on Sunday at 7 o'clock in the evening over here. So, are you going to be busy with family, JPT?
For the Conference League game?
No. This is for Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. I should be free, but like I said, if the wife's something they want to do, then I'll let you know ahead of time.
All right, brother. Well, in that case, just look forward to us on over the weekend, and we'll come back for the Brentford watch along. Prime, you got anything coming up, brother? He's just staring into the screen. Is he playing FIFA or something?
Anyways,
He's playing FIFA. Like, he's playing FIFA. Yeah, yeah. Go on. What you got? Anything coming up with Steve or anything over the next couple of days?
Yeah, actually, on Thursday, I've got a Premier League show I'm going to be doing with Mike's. He's a West Ham fan. So subscribe to his channel, GVO Max, I think it's called. Hold on.
All right. Or TT, have you got anything coming up? Why
Yeah,
Prime Text?
GVO Max is the channel.
GVO
So yeah,
Max.
and then yeah, I'll lose his channel probably tomorrow, I think.
Boo.
Okay, Cairo.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, you didn't watch along and stuff for the games, and also be on Sarcasm City some point during the week. That's about it, I guess.
Fair enough. TT, you got anything coming up?
Yes, I always have things coming up. Always.
Hey, pause.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Anyways, seriously, on a serious note, though, yeah, I do. I'm doing a match review as I always do after the match. Against Astana. So yeah, and well, I actually have a video. I have a player profile video on Josh Achimpong, even though there's a whole bunch of contract embargo around him, but there's going to be a player profile video on him later on. Yeah, so that's the plan.
Fair enough.
You look disgusted. You look disgusted.
I'm not disgusted at all. I asked you if you had anything that's coming up, and that was your answer. So that's it. If that's what you've got coming up, there's the name. Don't forget it. Josie Session. Obviously a big shout out to Mel again because she was in the building earlier. So big up Miss Melina. Big up to all of you good people. Oh, hang on. Donna says, Mr. Simon, I have an announcement to make. Can you help me? Blue pill settings says to TT. I will be doing YouTube reviews and player reviews. Okay, well, good luck with that then, Donna. And if there's anything else, boys, we'll call that a night. So, everyone, take care, stay safe. DJ Crane, Donna, everyone that's been in the chat.
One more time. They will let me lick you up and down.
So you say
stop.
Prime, look at the disgust on Prime's face.